What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. My name's Cooke, back again with another video in the office. Now I want to thank you guys so much for the response on the last video I uploaded. I really wanted to push like a different twist on the whole getting a new car, buying a new car from dropshipping, all that kind of stuff. I wanted to put a little bit of a twist on it, break down into numbers how you guys can actually get one yourselves and everything like that. So seems to have had a really good response guys, all the likes and comments, I really appreciate it. And I just wanted to jump on now, quickly say thank you and get another video out to you guys. So today I'm going to be covering a topic that I really want to talk about a little bit more often because I get asked it a lot on Instagram. It's because of the whole generation of dropshippers, e-commerce, the whole gurus being like college dropouts and everything like that. Something that really needs to be talked about because it's portrayed in a certain way that I don't believe it should be. The whole drop out of college, start a dropship brand, get rich, Lambos, houses, all this stuff. I just want to go a little bit deeper into all of that, give some actual value, and hopefully you guys can relate to what I'm saying, gain some value. And yeah, that's kind of what I want to do with the video today. So before we get started, if you are enjoying the channel at the moment, if you're enjoying the value that's coming out, please hit that subscribe button, join the Take Risk community, and at the 2000 point, we are going to be doing a giveaway of 1 month mentorship and 1 month free on my Instagram growth service. So it's a really good giveaway to get involved in. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. So really easy, hit that red button and you're in with a chance of winning. Now, also guys, if you want to be notified of every time I drop a video, make sure you don't miss any, everything like that, hit that notification bell. And if you gain any value, leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you can relate to within this video and let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. Okay guys, so let's jump straight into the video.
You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision, messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the...
So the title of this video, should you drop out of college and become a dropshipper? Is that something that's possible? It's something that a lot of people talk about doing, especially on the whole Instagram guru thing like I was talking to you about. So a lot of young guys from America, not many guys in the UK doing it. It's still quite small, the dropshipping e-com scene in the UK, but in America there's a lot of young guys, a lot of people talking about dropping out, getting rich, and they're showing off this lavish lifestyle, everything like that. Not particularly realistic or relatable at all. It's something that I never look at, I never watch, because I just don't believe in it. I never have. I always listen to guys that are relatable, real, and then you can actually gain value from as opposed to just buying into this kind of fantasy life that they offer. Now it's true that some of those guys have dropped out of college, and it's true that they have become successful online, whether they're drop shipping, selling courses, all this kind of stuff. Now that is true. You can drop out of college, you can start ecom, but the way that they do it makes it look like it's really a possible thing for you to do right this second. So if you're 16, 17 and you're watching this now, you're at college, you would watch that video and they'll be saying you can drop out and do all this kind of stuff, and you'll believe that it's true, but it's not. I mean, it's not realistic at all. Now these guys that have done it, half of them have been homeschooled for a long time anyway, so they're practically able to sit there working on their businesses all day anyway, and a lot of them have wealthy parents, so they have parents above them that can give them the money they need to start up, they can give them the capital they need to keep living whilst they're not making any money from the stores. Now this isn't relatable for a lot of you guys, not relatable for me, and that's why I've never bought into this whole kind of thing. And it's something that disheartens a lot of you guys because you're all waiting to leave college because you think you can't do this whilst being at college. You need to be a college dropout to be successful online. You need to have done with college so you've got all these hours a day you can spend on your stores. Now it's not true. You don't need a lot of time. You only need an hour or two a day. Tweak some things, and if you manage your time wisely and you get a lot of work done in the time you have available, it's a really simple thing to cover, and you don't need to drop out of college to do so. You don't need to be full-time doing it. As you know guys, I've been in ecom for about 4 years now, so I went through school, I went through college, went through 3 or 4 different jobs, and I did this all whilst grinding businesses online. So I had online businesses for the last 4 years. I was at college, I was at work, I was at different jobs, and I managed to do the whole thing whilst I was running a job at the same time. So whether I was at college or work, I always had my online businesses. Now I used to grind every single day so that I could sit there on my phone and make as much money as I can, and I'd roll up to the jobs that I had guys in nicer cars than the people I was working with had. Now I was the youngest in the companies always because I always had a job since I was 13, 14. I've always been in work, so I was always the youngest within these companies I was working in, and I had nicer cars than the guys 40, 50 years older than I did working in the same company. And they'd all look at me, they'd all think I was a drug dealer or something. They had no idea how I had the money, and none of them knew because I didn't tell anyone I was running these businesses guys. It was all on my phone. I was sat on the computer at work in the office and printing out little invoices and everything like that, and I'd be doing it all whilst I was at work. It was pretty cheeky to be fair, but I got through it and I got away with it all. Now for 3-4 years I was doing that, grinding as much as I could whilst working, whilst getting qualifications, work experience, everything like that. Trying to load up my CV as much as possible because you never know how long this whole online thing's going to last. I mean, I believe now that I'm always going to be able to circulate my way around the internet and making money. Whether dropshipping dies, move on to something else. Whether that dies, move on. You know, you could, once you've got the experience of actually working online, you're always going to be able to make money online. It's kind of a thing that you pick up with experience. Back then I had no idea I'd be able to do this. I had no idea that I'd be able to make this much money online because I didn't have the experience. So I'm really grateful that I didn't actually watch these guys when I was 16, 17 at college and stuff. I used to watch watch Gary Vee and people like that actually gave some real motivation. I never used to watch these people with the lavish lifestyle, selling the dream, selling these courses and stuff like that. I never did. I'm really glad I didn't, because I probably would have bought into it, you know. As consumers, as people, we buy into the dream. We buy into believing that these things are possible, and unfortunately a lot of it isn't. Now, that's not saying that you can't make money using these methods, but it's not as straightforward as it looks. A lot of this dropout, kind of college dropout, econ money, all this kind of stuff just isn't feasible, and they make you believe it is. And that's why I'm trying to push out real, realistic and relevant information that I've experienced, I've made the trial and error within, and I'm able to push to you guys, and you guys can kind of thrive from that and actually prosper. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because I've got a lot of guys message me saying they're waiting until they're finished at college. They're not going to start because they've got exams. They're going to give it about 6-7 months, then they're going to get started in dropshipping. Because of all of that, it really got me thinking about kind of how much people assume they need to spend time-wise to make a dropshipping brand work. I believe that a lot of people really think it takes a long time every day, like many hours every day for you to run a real brand and to get like some profit, you know, because that's why we're all here, is to make the money. So I wanted to come on here and let you guys know that you really don't need to be spending a lot of time. I mean, if you manage your time wisely, 1 to 2 hours a day is completely feasible, and you'll be able to make a lot of money doing that. But it's how you structure those 1 to 2 hours. Like, if you're sat there and just watching videos for 2 hours, you're not actually putting anything in place. You're just gaining information, which is a good thing. But you can't be taking that as your working day within ecom. You need to take that as kind of soaking in information and everything like that. Whereas if you're there editing product descriptions, uploading products, getting your theme looking great, everything like that, that's actually using your time wisely and getting shit done. So that's the difference, guys. So for the guys that come to me and say they need to wait 8-9 months until they can start because they've still got college, I recommend you doing, guys, once you've done your homework, done all your school, everything like that, and you're sat at home watching some telly, flick your laptop on, start looking through profitable niches. Build a store, go onto the free Shopify trial, there's a link in my bio below, get on that, start building some stuff, you know, put some stuff in action, and even if you're not launching anything, you're going to gain such an amount of experience that when you do launch, it's going to go so much smoother. It's something that I'm really passionate about, guys, and something I really want to cover is starting young. I mean, it's all good and well saying that you need to wait until you finish college, wait until you finish your exams, and I understand that. I mean, that does need to be your top priority, but that doesn't mean you can't be hustling other stuff at the same time. You need to be getting stuff in place, setting the foundation. You need to be giving yourself the best shot of actually launching successfully, and by doing so, you need to gain as much information as you can beforehand and actually put stuff in action and really take advantage of the opportunities you have right now before dropshipping does die, because you're not going to be able to dropship forever. There'll be different ways of dropshipping in the future when other things get discovered and everything like that, but traditionally, we will not be able to dropship forever, so you need to get started. You can't be waiting 8-9 months, because in that 8-9 months, you could have made yourself tens of thousands of pounds. That's as realistic as I can be, guys. You really can make a lot of money within that time frame, and essentially you're missing out on that, because if you only need 1 to 2 hours a day, you've got 1 to 2 hours a day. I mean, I guarantee you sit there watching YouTube, watching telly for 1 to 2 hours every evening after school, after you've done your homework, everything like that. So what's stopping you? Instead of watching telly, sit on your laptop and get some stores built, get some products listed, get everything like that, get your Instagram growing. You don't even need to have a store to grow your Instagram. You could just get on Instagram, create a page, grow the consumer base, really build up a passionate group of people within the niche you're in. Smack a link in the bio when your site is ready, and there you go, guys. You've got your store set up, the social proofs there, and you can start making sales straight away. So like I said, guys, I wanted to jump on here, discuss this whole dropout. Should you drop out? How much time do you need every day? Get started in dropshipping, everything like that. And that's kind of the main reason for this video. So I'm really interested to hear if you can relate to this. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are in college, but I also have a real cool, diverse demographic of people that watch me and gain value from me and kind of are on my mentorship and stuff like that. I've got people from like 14 years old to like 55 or 60, you know, I've got a massive diverse amount of people within the kind of community that I'm building here. So if you can relate, I'd love you to let me know. So if you could drop a comment below, let me know how you relate to this kind of topic and let me know what you thought of the video. And if you did gain value, guys, like I said, please drop a like. Now, if you aren't already, hit that subscribe button. The 2K giveaway, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, will be coming soon. About 300 or so subscribers off at the moment. And once again, guys, a huge thank you for the response on the video I posted last about the Range Rover that I collected. It's really amazing to see how well you guys responded to it, and I just want to say a huge thank you for that. Okay, guys, thank you so much for the support, guys, and can't wait to drop the giveaway soon. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all. Yeah. Staying up late, making it right, living it up to my name. Focused on doing it better. You just be doing the same, you doing it lame. I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame. I still would've done it if they would've played all of the